What's up guys, I've got the iPhone 8 here, and once again in another durability test I wanted to test the water resistance. So I know the water resistance rating is the same as the iPhone 7, 1 meter or 3 feet for 30 minutes, but things have changed. The design has changed. It's now glass front and back. The flash unit, I didn't see this mentioned anywhere, the flash unit is now completely flush and covered underneath. The camera, the way the glass wraps around, it's different of course from the aluminum back. So things might change in the water resistance rating. It could get worse, it could get better. That's why I want to test out the iPhone 8 versus the iPhone 7 in a variety of depths in the water. So first one I'm going to start with is just to dunk it in the water and see, does the screen work underwater? I mean, I know it's not meant to be used underwater, but Apple has a lot of advertising showing this thing being splashed and water around it. So how does it react to them? You guys wouldn't believe the kind of neighbors we have. We're preparing for the water test. Check this out. These neighbors know no bounds. Always at my window, trying to get in. What do you want, man? Okay, these guys are crazy. What is he doing here? Oh my gosh. See ya. All right, so in a little dunk tank here, I'm gonna put both of these. By the way, beautiful finish on the 8. Really love that. And some garden water, just a little bit to cover them. Very, very mild amount of water. I mean, this is way below its depth. I just wanted to see if the screen will work underwater. It will not. And I know for sure on the iPhone 7 it does not either. So unlike the Galaxies, which worked in water in certain situations, these definitely do not. Just to show you guys, fingerprint sensor definitely doesn't work underwater either. All right, so I filled it to 3.3 feet or 1 meter. What they're rated for. So we're going to set them in this rating and leave it. See how long they last in here. Both of them are on, so there they go. Try and twist them around. Cool. So we're going to go ahead and start the timer, and they are off. So both minimal screen change of anything. I mean, they're just sitting static. iPhone 8 on the FaceTime and iPhone 7 just on the home screen. So I don't expect there to really be anything to show for a while. If there will be water damage, we will definitely see it. The water creep, it does happen. So we're gonna go ahead and leave it for the manufacturer rating time of 30 minutes at 3 feet, see if that does anything. And from there, we will take it further if needed. But honestly, I think they'll both survive it. Now, in case you guys were doubting, the fact that this has the water pressure of 3 feet, it's not about the amount of water, it's about the height of it as the pressure builds up on the bottom. And we definitely have measured this out. Have done this before, so we know it is legitimate. There is 3.3 feet of pressure there on the bottom. So they are being subjected to the manufacturer rating now. And we'll see in a little bit here if there's anything to report on. I honestly think that the iPhone 8 will do a little bit better. The lens, first off, that's one less entry point. Not the lens, but the flash unit on the back is sealed off. You know, there's no way that it's worse than the iPhone 7 since Apple has had time to develop that. It was actually rumored that it was supposed to come with IP68 water resistance, which would have brought it up to 5 feet, matching the Galaxies, but that never came to light. So still stuck with the IP67 rating, but I think it is better. I mean, Apple was in the keynote like advertising down to the micron cutting. I mean, like really sealed against water. So I hope there's some truth to that. But yeah, let's keep going here. I think we're approaching 3 minutes soon, and all of the ports are open. So last year we did this test. I actually had the iPhone in a dock, so I guess that was one sealed off port. This time they are both open. I mean, really nothing to hide here. All right, just approached 10 minutes and there is no visible screen damage, no water creep, nothing. I mean, these phones have been dropped here and I'm sure they're completely fine as soon as I take them out. Usually, you know, at this point on any non-water resistant phone, you'll know they start flickering, these signals and services turn off, random stuff just starts getting clicked on the screen, but nothing like that. So we'll leave it. It's got 20 more minutes to go, but I think we might have to go a little bit more extreme on this one. But overall, that's a good sign. I mean, drop these things in a pool. If you pick it up within 30 minutes, I think you will be good. So let's give it some more time. So we just reached 20 minutes and still no signs of damage, nothing going on. A little bit dull when phones are made to resist this kind of stuff. So let's up the pressure. I'm gonna fill this up to the top and we'll get 5.5 feet of water pressure. So just a little bit over what they're rated for, almost double. And let's just do this real quick. Just gonna go all the way to the top and see if it affects it at all, more pressure. And guess who's back? What's up? One time wasn't enough for you, man? You know about trespassing laws? You are one ballsy dude. Oh my gosh. All right, all the way to the top, to the brim here. In there, some say there's iPhones at the bottom. So let's take a look. Has it affected them at all? Got an extra about 2.5 feet of pressure and nothing yet. I mean, these guys have been under here for a while now and no signs of wear at all. Maybe it's some movement that they need in the water, which we will do in a second here, but let's leave this to 30 minutes and see how they do. All right, so across the 30-minute mark, I still cannot see any visual signs of damage. So time to pull them out, abort this mission, and take it something a little bit more extreme. Now it might be that once you start shifting them, the water starts spreading throughout the devices and it becomes more apparent that there's damage there. But all right, here they are. Oh. And let me get a rag here. And here's the 8 and 7. Swipe them down, see if the screens still work. All right, home button works, screen input works, and this one works. So these have been sitting underwater for a considerable amount of time, 30 minutes, their limit, and I cannot see any signs of water damage. None in the cameras. Screens are working, home button's responding. Those are usually the first to go, the inputs to those. So these are performing at their rating. Definitely would say Apple did not over-exaggerate that at all. In fact, they underestimated them most likely. So let's go do some water activity, movement in the water, see if that will get some water inside of here. But I'm very impressed. Well done, Apple. Oh my gosh, man. No means no. What do you want? Just want to see what's going on here? You that curious? Buddy, next time I'm calling the cops. All right. Goodbye. All right, so 7 and 8. Once again, we're gonna do a little bit more action. We're gonna jump in the water from a height, and both of them are still working, responsive. So I'm not too worried about them, but yeah, they are working. Beautiful 8 and 7. So I'm gonna stick them in this sack here, and it's the best I can do because I don't trust myself jumping into the water holding them. You know, last time I did that, my Apple Watch ended up in the Columbia River. So if you guys want it, it's still here, hasn't been found. So they're gonna be in here, still exposed to the water, just like as if you had them in your pocket or something and you jumped in. So from a considerable height, we are gonna jump and do some not extreme, but just a little bit more movement than just a static phone sitting in 3 feet of water. So let's do this. I really don't want to jump in, but I have to. So you can see the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, shoot it. Whoa. I'm pulling it back for me. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Nice. Water's not bad actually. Compared to last time. There is a current.
It's helping though, right? No, you got my shoes wet.
Oh, sorry, man. Alright, let's see what's what.
So what's in the bag?
We're doing water tests on some phones, man.
Sweet, you know what? I always thought I'd be a great phone tester.
Alright, so looks like both are still alive and responding to touch, although there's water on the screen. And no sign of residue in the cameras or anything. That's pretty impressive.
Did you calculate water pressure at the depth we went to?
Not really, it's kind of just on the whim.
They went in the water?
Yeah. Damn, this current, man. Alright, let's take a look. Alright, let's take a look. This thing is water logged. So, in case you're wondering if it has water in it, yeah, it has plenty. Water, plenty of impact. Once again, here are these guys. And both still alive. No signs of damage, still responding. Home buttons still work.
How's the water?
It's pretty nice. The current's scary though, it's gonna pull you away. Look what I dredged up. Still working. Really nothing wrong with it. That is impressive. Both of these guys are capable of some light swimming apparently, even some heavy jumping and swimming. So there it is, guys. iPhone 8 is just as water resistant as the iPhone 7. Can't say it's better, definitely not worse. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. Peace.